Okay, here we have a Town Hall 10, and we're going to do the AQ walk with the baby dragons and the Valks. So again, it's going to be 7 wall breakers, 5 healers, 6 baby dragons, and 12 Valks. And you're going to have 4 Valks and 3 barbs in the CC. Alright, now looking at this base, again, the first thing we really want to do is focus in on where are the Inferno Towers. Okay, so obviously you got one here in the core, one here in the core. So what we're going to do is we're going to want to walk either on the top side or the bottom side. Now, how do we decide which way to walk? Well, this base actually makes it really easy to decide. Look at the ADs. The AQ can access those two ADs because they're within 6 squares of the wall. What that means is you have 3 squares for this AD, you have 3 squares for this Wiz Tower. She'll get the Wiz Tower and the AD. In other words, she'll actually get everything that's in this compartment. This is also very critical for when you're doing an AQ walk. If we look at this compartment down here, we see that we have this space in between. She will not target that AD. She will get the Archer Tower, she will get the cannon, and then she will walk this way, and the AD will fire on your archers or your healers. So she will not access that AD. So when doing a queen walk and looking for where the ADs are positioned, make sure the queen can get to the AD. In other words, it is within 6 spaces of the wall, such as this. Okay, so we're going to walk on the top end here, and we want her to obviously walk from either this side going this way around or this side going this way around. It's a symmetrical base, so it really doesn't matter which way we choose. We can even look here, the air sweepers. That's another thing you want to be careful about with the healers. Both of them are facing inward, so that's not going to make a big deal, make big problem. But what I did do is I did decide to walk her from starting over here going this way, simply because putting a baby dragon right here, that baby dragon is going to get all of this stuff right here. Whereas if we put a baby dragon over here, this archer tower is eventually going to kill that baby dragon and it won't get as much. So we're going to get more value out of one baby dragon on the right side as opposed to putting the baby dragon on the left side. So those are the things that I think about when trying to walk the queen. Are the ADs accessible? Are the air sweepers going to affect her? And where's my most value for pushing her to the side I want? So we're going to start the AQ walk. We're going to drop her somewhere around here. The healers are going to obviously go behind. And then we're going to drop a baby dragon somewhere around here because we want to push her to the 12 o'clock position. Now, when you have an AD this close to the edge, sometimes it's very difficult to drop the healers and not have the healers get shot at. If that's the case, you want to try to drop the queen so the first thing she does target when she does get into, once she gets past these, is the AD. So dropping her in the center kind of will help that. And I think we do lose a healer here, but it really doesn't hurt us too much. So she will eventually walk this way. And once she's cleared out here, what I'll do is I'm going to drop some wall breakers up here at 12 o'clock. They're going to head towards this right here, break into that wall, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my jump so it accesses this area and it accesses this area because this is where the Inferno Towers are, and that's what I really want to get to, those Inferno Towers, because my goal is once it gets through here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the King, the CC Valks, and the 12 Valks that we use for the core when you're sending that much, they are eventually going to break through this wall and get to the town hall. Especially since you have the heroes here, you have the king and queen. Troops are very sensitive to the heroes. In other words, when they are within their range, they're going to go after them. So that also is going to help break through the wall to get to the town hall. So anyway, that's the strat. We'll use some baby dragons for support and for some cleanup towards the end. But that is the idea of this attack. And again, with the Town Hall 10, we're probably looking for somewhere around the high 70s, low 80s for percentage-wise as far as time goes. This is again low, maybe moderate developed Town Hall 10. The Infernos are max or level 3. The ADs are a little bit weak, which helps us out with our Queen Walk. But you can see the cannons and some of the archer towers are actually upgraded. So let's go to the video and see what that looks like. Alright, here's the attack. And 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we put Queen down. We're going to drop the healers as far away as possible. And the AD does attack. One healer does go down. The baby dragon does a nice job of pushing her to the 12 o'clock position. The AD does eventually go down. We did only lose one healer, so it's not the end of the world. And again, that's one of the reasons why we do bring 5, is so 4 can get the job done. It's 5 is for an air mine or an AD to kind of get her, get the AD or get the healers out of the way. So we use 2 baby dragons, and we pretty much get that entire side. So that is very, very high value from those baby dragons. As you can see, she's walking around the base really nice like and everything. We have things that are dragging her around. We're going to eventually get the wall breakers in here at that 12 o'clock position. We got one baby dragon going in there for the expo. Teslas pop up, so the baby dragon is obviously dead, which is fine because we still need something to draw in the king and the Valks. So here come our wall breakers, dropping 3 wall breakers in there for the max wall. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to drop the jump, and then we're going to drop the king and all the Valks once we are assured that they will go to there. Here comes the jump, and here comes the king, the CC Valks, and then all the regular Valks. We'll drop the king first since he can tank for the Valks. So they all get in there. We got the 1 rage left over. Drop the freeze. We actually got to drop the freeze on both Infernos because they were that close together. Heroes are in the core. They're dead. The Valks are destroying the wall. The king, the Valks, there goes the town hall. So we got our 2-star secured. The queen has now lost all her healers. We're now going into the core, or into the base, with the last set of wall breakers. We have a couple baby dragons. Again, we're using them for cleanup. We send one here at the archer tower. It actually picks up a couple air mines. Otherwise, I would have gotten the archer tower. One baby dragon will always get 1 archer tower when it's 1-on-1. That's another thing. That's another good thing to keep in mind, especially with the baby dragons. And again, the troops we're using for this attack are max troops for Town Hall 10. So if you have level 1 baby dragons or level 2 or 3, you may not get the same value out of that troop as you would a normal troop. So again, this is a solid 2-star attack. To get a 3-star with this attack, you need to have the right layout, the right base going up against, and probably a little bit of luck on your side as well, as far as getting value out of a baby dragon. Like if a baby dragon were to get like 5 or 6 defenses, that's magnificent. But they are, like, again, they're very base specific. But hopefully this video helps as well, and I will try to get another video out here shortly.